Your phone buzzes and the headline is almost too shocking to believe. Canada just opened its borders, no visa needed, for 10 Asian countries. No embassy lines, no interviews, just a passport, a few clicks, and you're cleared for takeoff. But why now? Why these countries? And what's Canada really planning behind this sudden shift? In today's video, we're breaking down the 10 Asian nations that now enjoy visa-free access to Canada in 2025. And trust us, the list isn't what you'd expect. From power moves in the Pacific to subtle diplomatic signals, this is more than just a tourism update. It's a roadmap to Canada's new global playbook. And before we get started, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more engaging content. Number 10. Brunei. At first glance, Brunei might not seem like a game changer. It's a tiny, oil-rich kingdom on the island of Borneo, often flying under the radar of global headlines. But that's exactly why this visa decision turns heads. With a population under 500,000 and massive sovereign wealth, Brunei's travelers pack serious spending power. Canada knows this and wants in on the opportunity. Bruneian tourists tend to spend big, travel luxuriously, and return often. But this isn't just about economic gain. In a region increasingly influenced by China, Canada's move to deepen ties with Brunei signals a strategic tilt towards smaller, wealthy players in Southeast Asia. It's about building trust with quiet allies before louder rivals make their move. And timing is everything. With global alliances shifting and tourism bouncing back, Canada isn't waiting around. Brunei may be small, but in the bigger game of influence and diplomacy, this was a calculated first step. Why would Canada block a country like Brunei? Is there more going on here? What's your take? Number 9. Hong Kong. Hong Kong's skyline may gleam with prosperity, but its political trajectory has prompted waves of migration in recent years. Now, Canada has dropped visa requirements for Hong Kong passport holders, signaling more than just a tourist-friendly gesture. This move reflects both empathy and strategic calculation. With China tightening its grip, thousands of Hong Kongers have been looking for escape routes, safe havens that offer both stability and opportunity. Canada's response? A door wide open. No visa applications, no long embassy lines, just a streamlined ETA process. But this isn't just about easing entry. It's a subtle message to Beijing that Canada supports democratic freedoms and individual mobility. At the same time, it positions Canada as a preferred destination for highly educated, globally minded Hong Kongers. Still, the question looms. How will China respond? And can Canada maintain this delicate balance of supporting freedoms without sparking diplomatic backlash? One thing is certain, the stakes are far higher than just travel logistics. Is Canada sending a message to China through Hong Kong, or is this a separate issue? Drop your thoughts below. Number 8. Israel. Israel, a high-tech powerhouse with deep historical ties to the West, has quietly joined Canada's list of visa-exempt nations. For the first time, Israeli citizens can enter Canada with just an ETA, no lengthy paperwork, no in-person interviews. But don't be fooled by the simplicity of this change. This is a strategic alignment. Israeli travelers are known for their high per capita spending and frequent overseas business trips. By streamlining access, Canada isn't just inviting tourists, it's courting investors, innovators, and entrepreneurs. Geopolitically, the move comes at a time when Israel's global partnerships are being reassessed due to regional tensions. Canada's exemption subtly reinforces solidarity with one of its most enduring Middle East allies, and it doesn't hurt that this move echoes similar policies recently adopted by the US. There's a catch, though. This visa exemption applies only to Israeli citizens holding national Israeli passports, excluding residents of disputed territories. Canada, once again, is threading a needle with precision diplomacy while boosting its economic and cultural connections. Did this one surprise you? Why would Canada tighten visa rules on Israel? Let us know what you think. Number 7. Japan. Japan, a nation known for its precision, culture, and high-value travelers, has now officially been welcomed into Canada's visa-free travel program. But here's the real question. Why did it take so long? Despite decades of strong diplomatic and economic ties, Japanese citizens still needed a visa to visit Canada until recently. That changed in 2025, and the timing is no coincidence. Japanese tourists are among the most respected and sought after in the world. They're polite, organized, and spend more per trip than most travelers globally. For cities like Vancouver and Toronto, this represents a golden opportunity. more visitors, more spending, and stronger economic returns. But it's not just about money. Canada's move also deepens strategic alignment with a key Indo-Pacific partner. As geopolitical tensions rise in East Asia, especially with China's increasing assertiveness, Japan's position as a democratic ally becomes even more valuable. By streamlining travel, Canada signals trust and partnership. Let's not forget the cultural side. Japanese festivals, cuisine, and pop culture have already captured Canadian hearts. This visa waiver paves the way for even more cultural exchange. For both nations, it's not just a policy. It's a long-term investment in friendship. Japan and Canada were close allies. So what happened? Is this move justified? Number 6. South Korea. Canada's decision to grant visa-free access to South Korea didn't come out of nowhere. It was the result of years of deepening cooperation. South Korea is one of the fastest-growing economies in the world, with powerful influence in both tech and entertainment. And now, Koreans can travel to Canada with just an electronic travel authorization. Why now? Part of the answer lies in Canada's Indo-Pacific strategy, which calls for stronger ties with democratic allies in the region. South Korea fits perfectly into that vision, not just as an economic powerhouse, but as a partner in defense, culture, and innovation. Korean tourists are a dream demographic for Canada's tourism sector. They travel in groups, spend generously, and often return for repeat visits. But beyond tourism, this visa change also benefits education and business sectors. Koreans are a growing presence in Canada's universities and tech industries. This isn't just about convenience, it's a clear message of alignment. With North Korea's missile tests and regional tensions always simmering, Canada is choosing to stand closer to Seoul. It's a smart, forward-looking move, one that goes far beyond travel logistics and into the heart of global strategy. Why is South Korea suddenly on Canada's no-visa list? Is it politics, security, or something else? Before we dive into number 5, quick heads up. If you're hooked on stories like this, you'll love what I share on YouTube Peaks. From behind-the-scenes research to early topic drops, it's where the real deep dives happen. Links below. Come join the Inside Circle. Number 5, Singapore. Singapore might be small on the map, but its impact on global economics and diplomacy is massive. Now, Canadians are rolling out the red carpet, visa-free. Why? Because Singaporeans don't just travel, they invest, they spend big, and they open doors for future partnerships. Canada's decision to waive visa requirements for Singaporean citizens isn't just about tourism, it's about strategic alignment. Singapore is a tech and finance powerhouse, and Canada's Indo-Pacific strategy hinges on partnerships with influential players. With this move, Canada is planting a flag in the region's fast lane. Singaporeans are among the world's most mobile travelers, they look for opportunity-rich destinations, and Canada just positioned itself as a new frontier. Whether it's students, startups, or sovereign wealth funds, this is the traffic Canada wants flowing in. Behind the warm welcome is a deeper geopolitical play. Singapore stands as a neutral, respected voice in a tense region. By opening doors now, Canada is betting on a future where Singaporean ties grow beyond tourism and into tech, trade, and trust. Singapore has always had strong global ties. Has something changed with Canada? Number 4, Taiwan. Taiwan's inclusion on Canada's new visa-exempt list is quietly explosive. Not because of who they are, but because of who might be watching. China considers Taiwan its territory. Canada just signaled it's willing to treat Taiwanese travelers as distinct and welcome. But it comes with a catch. Only those with an ordinary passport and a personal identification number qualify. It's a calculated move, diplomatic enough to avoid an overt clash with Beijing, but bold enough to show Taiwan that it matters. Canada and Taiwan already share growing economic ties, especially in semiconductors, education, and clean energy tech. By easing travel, Canada is greasing the wheels of trade and talent flow. Taiwanese tourists are high value, and this move is already making waves among students and business leaders. And the message here is loud, even if unspoken. Canada is picking its way through the Indo-Pacific minefield with care, but it's not afraid to send signals. For Taiwan, it's a nod of recognition. For the world, it's a sign that even small stamps in a passport can carry the weight of global politics. Is Taiwan being caught in the crossfire between bigger powers? Or is this about immigration? Share your view. Number 3, United Arab Emirates. The UAE has long been a symbol of rapid transformation, from desert sands to a skyline of luxury. But now, it's Canada's latest partner in a surprising visa move. Emirati citizens can now visit Canada without a traditional visa, needing only an electronic travel authorization. Why would Canada open its doors wider to a country known for lavish spending and global influence? The answer lies in strategy. Emiratis are among the highest spending travelers per capita, and Canada wants in on that market. But beyond tourism, there's something deeper: diplomacy. The UAE is rapidly expanding its footprint in sectors like AI, renewable energy, and finance, all areas where Canada is seeking stronger partnerships. This visa waiver is a nod to that alignment. More importantly, it positions Canada as a trusted player in the Middle East, alongside its Five Eyes allies. In a world where alliances are constantly shifting, this is more than a travel policy. It's a carefully calculated handshake across continents. The UAE banned? What could be the reason behind Canada's shocking decision? Number 2. Malaysia. Malaysia, vibrant, youthful, and rising fast. Canada's decision to waive visas for Malaysian passport holders isn't just about convenience. It's about building a bridge to a rapidly evolving economy. Malaysia has become a vital trade and education partner in recent years. Thousands of Malaysian students already study in Canadian universities. By making travel easier, Canada is strengthening an academic pipeline that supports tech, healthcare, and innovation sectors. This isn't just about visiting. It's about building futures. On the tourism side, Malaysian travelers are adventurous and increasingly affluent. They're not just sightseeing, they're exploring investment opportunities, attending conferences, and looking to connect with global networks. This move also reflects Canada's Indo-Pacific tilt. As the US-China rivalry intensifies, Canada is seeking stable, pragmatic partners in Asia. And Malaysia, with its balanced foreign policy and growing economy, fits that mold perfectly. Malaysia has deep links with Canada, so why this visa freeze? What's really going on? Number 1. Thailand. Thailand has long been a favorite destination for Canadian tourists, but now the tables are turning. In 2025, Canada waived visa requirements for Thai nationals, allowing short-term visits with just an electronic travel authorization. But this policy shift is more than just a nod to friendship. It's a strategic move packed with deeper implications. With one of Southeast Asia's fastest-growing economies, Thailand is on a trajectory that Canada doesn't want to ignore. The young, tech-savvy population is traveling more, studying abroad, and investing globally. For Canada, removing visa barriers is a direct invitation to tap into this energetic demographic. Thai nationals have become a growing force in Canada's education sector, business scene, and even real estate markets. Cities like Vancouver and Toronto have seen an uptick in Thai student enrollment and entrepreneurial ventures. These aren't just tourists, they're future partners in innovation, trade, and cultural exchange. There's also a regional strategy at play. Thailand sits at the heart of ASEAN and plays a central role in shaping Indo-Pacific dynamics. Canada's visa waiver signals trust and a desire for deeper cooperation, all while counterbalancing China's influence in the region. It's a quiet handshake with long-term significance. Thailand topping the list. Did this shock you too? Is this a warning sign for Asia-Canada ties? Canada's 2025 visa changes are not just about simplifying travel. They're a statement. From powerhouse nations like Japan and South Korea to smaller but strategically vital countries like Singapore and Taiwan, these moves are recalibrating Canada's ties with Asia. It's a bold play in the age of global uncertainty. And the message is clear. Canada is opening its doors to those it wants closer. These countries aren't just on the guest list. They're future allies in tourism, trade, tech, and geopolitics. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more global deep dives, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Which of these visa waivers do you think will reshape Canada's future the most? Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.